On the 20th of September 2012, the Honorable Minister of Information, Mr. Labaran Maku, commenced the National Good Governance Tour in collaboration with state governments, the Ministry of National Planning, and the Office of the Special Advisor to the President on Performance Monitoring, in a bid to separate the truth from politics and tell the story of positive development throughout Nigeria. The idea of the tour was first hinted at by the Honorable Minister of Information during the premiere edition of the ministerial platform held in 2012. The tour kicked off with visits to projects in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Among many projects visited was the Abuja Rail Project, designed to boost transportation within the territory.
Every government will come and make a promise they don't deliver. Now President Goodluck Jonathan is translating this to action. This is what we talk about. And the president says, look, let me walk before I speak. In a little while from now, the rail will go around Abuja, transportation costs will come down.
In the North Central Zone, the tour team witnessed the revival of rail transport in Nigeria when the Honorable Minister and his entourage rode on the revamped Ilorin to Offa railway line.
The railways are the mass transit. Our roads can never sustain development. The massive movement of goods and persons only possible through railways.
Nigeria's extensive network of new and rehabilitated roads was also a sight to see for the National Good Governance Tour team. The hitherto intractable Benin-Ore Expressway bears witness to this, as does the 4 billion naira Vom-Manchok Road connecting Jos to Kaduna and the ongoing work at the Bokos-Wanba Road, where the minister's intervention brought about the revocation and reassignment of the contract.
Each time we pass there, you will find one or two equipment aside and you won't see much activity going on. We can't claim that we're happy with the pace of work on this road.
As the tour progressed, the team, which consisted of the media, civil society and other interest groups, could attest that so much of the development happening in the country had gone largely unreported. In Ebonyi State, for instance, the government has built 400 kilometers of quality road network spanning through the entire state. It has also completed 34 bridges of unity aimed at uniting Ebonyi and making communities, villages and towns more accessible to one another. In Anambra State, the National Good Governance Tour was taken to the breathtaking construction site of Strategic Grains Reserves silos at Ibariam by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. The silos can hold 25,000 tons of grains, a testament to government's commitment to agricultural transformation.
During the flood disaster, we had to go to our strategic grains reserves to make food available to some of the areas that were affected. The purpose of grain reserves are for a nation's food security. A nation can come under disaster, can come under drought, can come in different ways.
The Southeast Zone also gave the National Good Governance Tour the opportunity to visit Innocent Motors, a company that manufactures made-in-Nigerian cars, buses and SUVs. Innocent's investments have been heavily supported by the federal government through the Bank of Industry. The tour team visited the Calabar Free Trade Zone, an initiative of the federal government to provide an enclave for industrial development. General Manager of the Calabar Free Trade Zone said it has about 150 companies operating in it already and cited General Electric's $1 billion investment in the zone as the most important single foreign investment in Nigeria since 1960, with the capacity to enable Nigerians acquire the technological capability for high-tech manufacturing for both local and export markets.
Recently, the General Electric Corporation, which is the largest single corporation in the world, announced a $1 billion investment in Nigeria. That announcement represents the largest or highest single investment by GE in any single country in Africa.
As of today, the National Good Governance Tour has covered 19 states in the Federation and will continue till all the states are visited. This tour has also verified the federal government's commitment to improving power in Nigeria, with visits to nearly all of the power plants under the National Integrated Power Project, NIPP, most of which are located in the South-South zone, such as the 565 megawatts power plant at Udugbani, which is 99% completed, the Omoko NIPP project, a 250 megawatts plant, which is 81% completed, the NIPP Lot 4 Bahrain Power Plant, Bayelsa State, which is 86% completed, and the NIPP Power Plant at Ihobo, Edo State.
When we told the nation that we're building 10 new power plants, many people don't believe. And the purpose of the National Good Governance Tour was to physically visit this infrastructure and see the progress of work and report on the progress of work and also the challenges that still remain.
In the three northwestern states already covered by the tour, the team witnessed extensive road construction and other forms of infrastructural development executed by the various tiers of government. The resuscitation of the Bakalori Dam in Zamfara State and the Jibia Dam in Katsina State speaks to the drive by the Ministry of Water Resources to ensure all year-round water supply for farmland irrigation and other uses. The region also boasts of silos built by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, as well as government-supported Fadama rice cultivation. Several other projects that cover such sectors as health, education, aviation, sports, housing, and many more have been visited by the National Good Governance Tour team. The National Good Governance Tour always ended with a citizens' forum in every state visited. This has given the public the opportunity of asking questions and receiving answers from their leaders. Most members of the National Good Governance Tour team will easily attest to the grueling schedule that has seen the team move from state to state. But that only goes to show the importance and value of the entire tour in itself, a fact of which the hosts, governors, and other stakeholders are keenly aware.
This is a very good initiative that I will actually accept. And I will also say that to Honorable Minister, this is a very good job for the entire movement.
As a state government, we are very, very supportive of this program. Because I know I've been on a campaign tour before. We go to 14 states. So far, it's not easy.
These are the put together by the Honorable Minister of Information and Communication and trying to given the required law of the Federal Executive Council deserves a very good commendation.
I would like to commend the vision and initiative of Mr. President, the Honorable Ministers involved with this initiative. I think there couldn't be a better avenue for national integration than an opportunity to have a synergy and interface between the federal and the state governments.
Rest assured that in this state, our commitment is about building a better Nigeria, and we are committed to it, and we will be happy when you're through to be able